You try and come up with a funny bit every time you start a stream. Do it. I want to see you do it. This stuff is hard. Yeah, I was muted on purpose for the funny, or I guess in this case the unfunny. The joke full commit, no happening like they're doing is tolerated around here. I'm sorry, are you actually expecting me to spend this entire stream like alt tabbing to a different thing whenever I want to say anything? I committed hard enough to the joke by making you guys sit through it for 3 minutes, watching me just do that. If anything, you people are lucky I'm not full committing to the joke. So, open my mystery shed. I'll take Dragon Quest. I can't help but get the feeling that there might be something here that I missed last time. Like another torch switch, like there wasn't the Hoplon Schoolhouse. Why why are you able to interact with dynamite if it's like if it's supposed to be too dangerous to pick up? They could have also just not put it there. The fact that it's there means it's got to be used for something. Maybe I haven't unlocked what it's for, but it's got to be for something. Right, the trading post doesn't have like set trades. You just bring in what you have and see what they'll give you for it. Alright. So last time we managed a few pretty good days, all things considered. Specifically, this our day 10 run actually managed to reach the antechamber again, even though we couldn't actually open it up. And we managed to find the secret garden, which just straight up had like I'm pretty sure it had a switch in it. Yeah, it had a switch in it to open up the left door of the antechamber. So we just got kind of unlucky with which one it is. So seemingly, the secret garden may have. I'm not sure if it'll always have the left switch, or if it can be different every time. And day 11 was just pretty good in general. We got a lot. We managed to get a lot of different rooms out and around, and we discovered a few new item combinations. Then we have the detector shovel and dowsing rod, which I didn't actually write down, which I should have. And we discovered what the like triple combination, that being the shovel, broken lever, and battery pack. And there's also one for the sledgehammer that I didn't make in favor of seeing what the shovel one was. Understood Hypercam and Bandicam logo and have this song deafening every other existing sound. That's fair. That is a fair critique. In my defense, I came up with that bit at like the last possible minute. If I had time to think about how best to torture you all, then I would have done that. I would have Invincible by Def Kev playing on like 3 times volume for no reason. Alright, we take an early storeroom. I'm gonna try and head more westward this time. Because I've noticed over the course of like playing, I do tend to hang east. Like, I very much tend to hang east. So West Wing's kind of gone a bit unexplored. Other than the one time I managed to get the West Wing hallway. I'm not sure I want to draft hallway this early. I think we take it for the multiple options it'll give us. Parlor, nice. Also, it is not lost on me that I decided to try and explore the west side immediately after blocking off the west exit from the entrance hall. Alright. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true, so you're lying. He is a non-professional bitmaker. I come up with bits with a 2-day deadline. I see. That would be a good work ethic to adopt, I think. Gems are in the blue box. Okay, so we know you're lying. So if you're telling the truth, then that means the black box is also telling the truth because it's true boxes. That means you're also telling the truth and that gems are in the blue box, but the blue box is saying that the true boxes are empty, and since it's a true box, that would be a contradiction. So you're lying, and you're also lying. Which means you are still telling the truth, and the gems are in the blue box. Gimme. I'm just too good at the parlor game. Yeah, we'll take the closet. More items never hurts. Especially a sleeping mask for more steps. Well, these suck. These are atrocious. I'll take a nut for the extra key. The bedroom could have been nice, but if there's a chance we could draft the nursery first, I'd rather try for that. Lobotomy Corporation is eating me from the inside. What? No. Game about lobotomy? Drive you mentally insane? No. You know what? Actually, I should ask that because I've been laboring under this assumption for a while. Are there any actual lobotomies in Lobotomy Corporation? Can you lobotomize somebody? That's a chest. Oh, this is also a thing you can use keys on. I haven't seen any of these unless I had the sledgehammer. So I had genuinely no idea. If we have enough gems to spare, I'll take a courtyard here. And I'm not going to go in there because I want to see what's over here as well. Bar, chapel, corridor. Oh, we can take a chapel. Oh, hey, it even had a gem in it. There are execute bullets. I'm fairly sure most bullets do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what bullets are designed to do. You know what? This is a pretty good slot for a pantry. We can go through here and explore some more of the West Wing as well. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. We could do that as well. Or we could get the pool in here. Maybe see if we can get boiler room. And of course, utility closet's always nice to have. We've got a couple of options here. I don't think I have any particular reasons to want to draft a bunch of green rooms today, so let's do the pool. That adds 3 more rooms to today's draft. And maybe we can do something with them, because I know the boiler room works for 2 of those as well, doesn't it? Oh, right, hold on, I wrote that in drafting tip, right. Laboratory garage, laundry room, and pump room. Okay, so it's only the pump room, but still. Okay, yeah, this drawing always seems to be, like, the EO always seems to be on what room we're actually in. Not sure if that's going to mean anything, but it could. Packing Slip Sink Company. They packed 1117 by Kate Thompson. Wait, Kimberly Thompson. We've seen her name around here a few times. Brass compass, gems, and keys. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, we read that. Oh wait, more detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. I never actually noticed that part. If we can find an email address, maybe we can get more detailed instructions on the utility room fuse box. Packing slip's gone, but I don't think there was an email address on it anyways. Okay, this is like comical at this point. I need to go turn down how dingy the auto mod is. Let me actually put the game setting back on blueprints. So you have something to look at instead of just a white screen. The sexual content thing is on 1. This is the lowest it can be without being, like, not monitored at all. I literally can't, like, make it more lenient in that regard without actually, like, completely allowing everything. So, I guess Automod will just have to continue hating you. Is it 1 or 3 words? It was you saying climax specifically. I don't like using corridor this early, but the other options aren't necessarily that good for me. Take security. Go ahead and set up the keycard thing. Some settings. Security level. Low. Offline mode. Unlock. Automod might get me for using Climax, but whatever. If that happens, it happens. Message has been claimed by Automod. Alright, the West Wing Hall catches my interest. We'll draft one of those, and also we should see what might be through here first. I mean, drawing room's pretty good. Ooh, we could go ahead and get nursery. Sounds very useful. Oh, I did not realize that was a gem in all honesty. The true Lobotomy Corporation is me and Automod. Oh, there's a pawn. I have no idea what these are used for, but the fact that they stand out so much makes me feel like they're used for something. So I feel like I have to write them down when I see them. You know what, yeah, we'll take the utility closet. We can go ahead and turn off the system and the gymnasium, so now the gymnasium no longer has a downside. And then we'll head back and go ahead and set the security to high. So that way more doors spawn that will all be automatically unlocked. Oh, there's a second trunk lying around in here, huh? Must just not pay attention to it. I don't entirely know what that's about. Yeah, billiard room's just straight up our best option. And it gives me more keys. Right. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Oh! Oh, we're doing this now. Okay. 12 plus 2 is 14. Divided by 2 is 7. 10 minus 4 is 6. Minus 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Divided by 2 is, once again, 4. So this should be 4. Wait, what? Silver key. Locking door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors? Oh, so that's like a one-time thing I can use to guarantee that I'll have a bunch of options, I guess? So I hear the blueprint is actually purple today, but why the blue not is purple out in Prince the Castle puzzle? Anyway, I'm not saying I don't know anything about this game, but I hope stream goes well. Thank you. One day people who do know things and don't want and are fine being potentially spoiled will come by, and then I'll have people to talk to. Oh, another black pawn in here. Alright. I have a lot of coins. Let's actually take a shot. I don't think there's many shops have like a good amount of doors. Interesting that the special cost is bypassed, but I do kind of just have to go with the aquarium here. This will actually be our first time seeing the aquarium, won't it? Does also count as a bedroom for getting more steps. Wait a minute, aren't those the like VAC indicators that are on the fuse box? That's a laundry room. This is all stuff in the boudoir, I think? The patio? This is the archives. And this is one of the bedrooms. I'm gonna have to write this down. Hold up. Each fish tank needs to have decorations corresponding to one of the mutual rooms. Top left has the boudoir, I'm pretty sure I said it was. No, top left's patio. Middle is boudoir. Laundry room. Bottom left is, I think that's the guest bedroom. Bottom right, that's the archives. Is unknown by or not these decorations are randomized. Wait a minute, hold up. Actually might not be the boudoir. Here's my room directory. There it is. It's supposed to be the den, maybe? No, the den doesn't have chairs like that. Boudoir actually doesn't either. Also, I was wrong about this being the guest bedroom. It's just the bedroom. What's catching me off guard is that, well, is that I noticed that there's one for each color of room, but purple's twice. So I'm thinking this might be a blue room. Maybe just one I haven't seen yet. It would fit with the whole theme of this being every color of room. Just having a bouquet of colorful fish swimming in them. Each thing at the aquarium is also inspired by the decor and colors of the various types of rooms found within the estate, including 1 or 2 red herrings. Not sure if that means it's because it's... Not sure if that means because it's fish. Red herring. I'm saying hi. Hi! Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it. It's 8. That means today is... I mean, yeah, I'll take an extra key. Unfortunately, I am now dead out of gems on account of the fact that I've had to keep crafting gems to not literally dead end. Oh, and he's gone. It's dining room. I imagine it'll be all too difficult to get to rank 8 coming up. I draft Sauna to start tomorrow with extra steps. Sounds like a good idea to me. Oh, there was a gem in the piping hot rocks. I'm sure grabbing that was a good idea. Pump room controlled water flow throughout the estate. This is our first time actually seeing the pump room. Fountain, reservoir, aquarium, kitchen, greenhouse, and pool. Okay, you're definitely gonna have to write this down. Water flow to fountain. Reservoir. Aquarium. Kitchen. Greenhouse. And pool. Although it would seem I need boiler room power to operate anything in here. Schematic on here for actually like navigating everything. Reserve tank I can't actually operate. Just so many pipes. Well, I guess you'll be a guest bedroom. Magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Oh. Maybe I can use that to finally figure out what that one note in the, it's the mailroom that has the, like, really crunched note, isn't it? Right? So it seems Chamber of Mirrors just wants you to be able to draft it in a position where a bunch of rooms connect into it, and not just like whichever side you approach it from. So suppose we take a Great Hall. Bedroom. I can't tell if this lamp is supposed to resemble a pawn or not. Whether I'm reading too far into it. I imagine this is going to be locked as well. Yep. We're dead-ended, at least for the time being. I suppose let's go and explore and see if we can't find one of those funky notes that I was talking about. How many notes in the billiards room? I think really more to inspect here on account of the fact that it just is ripped off. That says basically exactly what I thought it said. Good on me. I don't think these ones over here. I doubt I'm gonna be able to, like... Oh? Oh! You can actually, like, make out the password. Kinda. Swan song? Is that what it's supposed to be? Hold up. Oh god. Okay. This is massive. This is massive. Function announcement disabled. Staff announcement. I don't think anyone else accessed this network this month except you, Samus, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends and faithful service. Press schedule change. Been disabled. Okay. Special order. Like a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Ah. So we can request that, like, the next time we see the commissary, it has some specific item. Take sledgehammer. Because I know there's a combination to make with that. Alright, remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. Okay. You know what? I should make... Major goals. Light up all 4 torches on the grounds. Overlook. Craft the security office laboratory and shelter at the same time and connect them all to the network. Password is Swan Song. Reach the greenhouse with the broken lever from the workshop. Okay, so that's a couple of like major goals we can work with. Electronic mail. Okay, only the office can take electronic mail. This isn't a room we'll like. Here. Oops. The terminal in the office is the only one that can receive email. Password for the terminal in security voice is a swan song. Alright, data transfer. Data transfers from Cinca are currently not available. Damn. Glossary of terms. Oh. Additions or rooms are added to the draft pool. Most additions are removed. However, some additions are permanent, such as those found in the drafting studio. Rooms are considered adjoined. They connect to each other via doorway. The amount of gold granted at the beginning of each day. Your allowance is typically left in the entrance hall. Floor plans are hidden from drafting's archive. Bedrooms, so I know what bedrooms are. For several days, typically bestowed after an offering of gold. Hold a day at any time. This will reset the rooms, your inventory, and your safes. Check. Contraption. Room which you can experiment creating different. Okay, so that's just what those are. Dead end, dig, directory, blocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Is this game still getting patches? Dirt. Pool draw. Yeah. The east wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that are on the very right edge, so west wing would probably be the opposite. Entries marked with question marks will be gradually revealed as you progress. Okay. The estate is all the rooms I can explore. The house is only inside. History. Inventory, items, keys, keycard door, luck. We all need a bit of it. Luck determines the likelihood that you will find additional items and rooms on your estate. Luck can be raised by certain events and rooms marked on their floor plan by a clover. I did not know that was a thing. Mechanical network outer room. Rooms draftable only from a door located outside the house, like okay, that's the things on the estate reset. Nature of the house. However, a few things are permanent. State's boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam power is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling. Power can be transported great distances as long as you string together rooms that contain ducts. Still, unfortunately, don't necessarily know. Alright, rooms. Back to floor plans. Get those. The resets. Present randomly distributed. More house large spread. Stars. Special items referring to an item that is unique and inventory bound as opposed to resource items. Okay, so special items is the term for stuff like sledgehammer and shovel and whatnot. Items like sauna, mailroom, and coat check, trunk, upgrade, west path, and the west wing. Okay, and that seems to be everything in here at least. Do I have any of the other rooms with the terminal drafted yet? Seemingly not. I don't think any of these other rooms have a terminal in it. It's the laboratory office and shelter, yeah. Anyway, back to what we were doing, which is trying to find this one. Here it is. Okay. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Apparently Danny was stealing the Baron's mail? I don't know what exactly that means for me, to be perfectly honest. Oh, here's the other trunk. Oh, and a keycard door. They're not completely dead-ended yet. There are still some things we can potentially find. No commissary. Maybe I can get some item to help me out. Yeah, this one also says Swan Song. That might just be the password for all the terminals. Yeah, I'll take the key, I suppose. I really like the 1 extra gold for that shovel, but unfortunately, triple. Yeah, actually, we'll take the terrace here. Because if there's a chance that we manage to draft a green room when we're exploring the later part. Oh! And it also actually gave us the shovel we were looking for. Nice. Anyway, as I was saying, there's a chance that like one of the other rooms that we offered while trying to explore the other half is a green room, and then we can explore that without having to worry about gems. Big steps for eating a turnip raw off the ground. Another turnip. Well, this has got to be some of the best luck I've had with big spots so far. 3 turnips and 4 coins. I don't think any of these other rooms had, like, big spots or anything of the sort, as far as I remember. Observatory. And the lot tall. Alright. Come on, give me something good. I called it a night there. That was at 10. The next time we saw it from the observatory, it'd be Diamond's Major. I don't think we can actually look at the... Well, I don't think we can actually look at the stars from the planetarium. Oh, wait, hold on. Didn't I request a book? Well, I didn't request a book, but I read the last book, so I can actually do a new one. So, You know what? Give me the pump system manual, because now I actually know what the pump room looks like and what it might be used for. Ah, sweet, it's free? The freezer freezes your accounts. Gold and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. I mean, conference room for exploring, but I'll take a floor I've never seen before. I take it I can't spend too long in here at once. Oh, no, that's a temperature thing. If I can warm this up, then I could probably, like, get to the other things. There's even, like, a side passage on the left side here if I can melt all this ice. Nope. How would you do that, though, I wonder? I was hoping for something like a note or maybe in here. Well, that is the end of this, then. Call it a day. Stately Manor of the Dead. Oh, it's because there's dead. It's because there was a bunch of dead rooms. I see. Like, I didn't, like, draft a graveyard or something, did I? Extra steps for today because I rested as a Sonic yesterday. Alright. Alright. Allowance, head outside, make a wish, draft my outer room. Significantly more coins today than usual on account of drafting the freezer. Could do shelter to try and maybe see about the terminals thing. Or we could do hovel to just, like... I think we do hovel. I think that's just, like, the better decision. I don't think there's anything in here I haven't seen, but better safe than sorry. Just switch for the torch. And no other notes or keys or anything like that. There it is. I was wondering if you, like, forgot today or something. Actually, have I ever actually explored along, like, the outer lines of the path? I don't think I've ever tried deftly weaving through the trees. Okay, Timmy, come on. These rocks don't even go up to your knees. You could go over them. Oh, actually, that reminds me of another thing. Digit. station be used for both spots on either the safe in the office or on the beach. Yeah, site. Gonna check something actually. I know I took a picture of a note that we got. Did it have a 4-digit one on it? No, it had a 5-digit one on it. Okay. Start right this time, because if I drop something like a storeroom, then I won't be shutting off the west wing so immediately. That game where you steer the truck in third person from the game showcase you watch on stream? Not immediately, no. I don't actually remember that. I imagine I should remember it, but for some reason it's just escaping me right now. Oh yeah, these don't cost gems, these just cost some steps. I just need to draft a single bedroom and nursery will have paid for itself. And I don't imagine that'll be too hard. I think we save passageway for later, so we'll take the hallway instead. I think corridor and hallway are, or I think corridor and passageway are too important to use this early. This one? This doesn't look like the link. But I must admit, I am a bit wary. Hmm. You know what? I'll check that out on my own time. Yeah. Yeah, I'll look at that later. I'm I'm absolutely stacked with cash. Commissary is gonna have some good stuff for me. Running shoes and a sledgehammer. There was a trunk back in one of the rooms. Was it then? Yeah, it was then. Gimme. Ooh, some rerolls and some money. You know what I could do with the money? Go buy the sleep mask. All my messages when I post a link because you're paranoid to Rickroll. No, not all of them. But this one, the thought crossed my mind. Geez, you seem to be getting angrier than usual over this. You know, I'll actually not buy that, and I'll instead save a little bit of money. Got the boudoir there. And I also want to see what else he's got in the drawing room here. I don't particularly care for any of these. These are free reroll. Gymnasium. I suppose we do gymnasium to keep our options open. No utility closet yet, so it's gonna drain some steps, but c'est la vie. I wanna see something. Will the special key always be the secret garden key? Or can it be something else? The prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you'll draw floor plans of the same color. Okay, so it's not always a secret key. This is not always a secret garden key. It can be other types of special keys. I didn't grab the sleep mask then. Oh. Also, turns out there was a sleeping mask right here. Nice. You know, passageway now wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Just to actually keep our options open. Locked. This one's open. You take a walk-in closet. An interesting one show because of a stupid internet joke. You are seriously, like, really upset over this. Jeez, I've heard how you're like when you're annoyed, and never this bad. The initial effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. Interesting. Let's use a regular key on this door and see what we've got. Oh, these think. That bad? No, it's not bad. It's just odd. Shock Knight comes for its running shoes. No, I don't have any of those other ones active. A transfers aren't available from here either, and this one also just has the glossary. And besides, it's not like I said I'll never check it out. Just I'll check it out later. Wait, hold on. Right. I should set up an experiment while I'm here. Drop room for each bedroom draft after your second, or immediately. Spread dirt on the driveway. None of these options are necessarily the best. I guess just immediately add a small chest. And if we still have steps, maybe head back to the entrance hall and crack it open. Oh. Good thing I turned around there. Hallway doors are always unlocked. That sounds pretty good. And we haven't actually seen the foyer before. William Epson, Baron Thomas Clare, Major Nichols Key the Fourth. Interesting. Yeah, Ariana, Baron Edwin Sinclair, Count Isaac Gates. Some interesting names we've got here. This room does sound nice to talk to Alzara again, but I think dining room might be a better choice just for the sake of potentially being allowed to keep going. Nah, we'll take purpose. I need to talk to Alzara. I don't know why I need to talk to Alzara, I just need to talk to Alzara. Alright, jotted down that. We can't do anything with these. Cash money's appreciated. Alzara, what have you got for me this time?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Yep. He's saying this out. So, need to remember exactly what he said. Saw a house. A black cloud of ruin. Run down and decrepit. Alright? My bad. I didn't mean to fucking score your entire family, apparently. I'll look at the fucking thing. Ah, right, this. No, I genuinely had just forgot about this. Perfectly honest. Very loud noise, Jesus. Alright. There you go. What was it you wanted to say about that? Like these letters, I will only find 7. Like the art house one is missing. Game God demo. Neat. Well, unfortunately, that seems to be today done. I don't think there's anything else I can particularly do with all the money. So, I can't select minutes, can I? Damn it. Okay, fine. Only kind of will be down to because them one doesn't have a. You made like a you made a gigantic knee-jerk assumption about however many other times I missed a link because I just didn't see it or something, assuming that every single one was because I was scared of Rickrolls because I did this one time because of a link that you posted after you have tried multiple times and succeeded once, and then got mad at me about it. All for a demo that you yourself admit doesn't have a lot going on? Is that what we just did? Spent the last 15 minutes being in an argument with me because over a demo that you don't think has anything major in it either? Black box, chance from the white box. Only one box displays a true statement. Okay, so if you're false, then that means both of these are true, which they can't be. So you must actually be true. You're telling the truth, and you're the only box that's being true. So both of you are lying, and gems are in the blue box. First Major Southern Cross. Worthwhile. And then start heading the other direction. Maybe the forums thing isn't as much of a blessing as I thought it was. What the hell is this? Okay, I guess it can be a great hall. Well, I've never seen the Rotunda before. There's nothing of note. There's nothing of note in the Rotunda other than the butt. I was kind of hoping there would be literally anything. That's neat. That'll be very helpful. The garage only ever seems to be on the west wing. Weird enough. I'm not sure I want to go ahead and use one of my last two gems for it. Let's make this a bedroom, I suppose. Thanks, Constellations. I really appreciate how you're forcing me to pick between two red rooms here. It's, pretty cool. I don't think I can rest cleaning half my sets this early. It's gotta be archives, I guess. Oh, wait, right, I dropped the shelter. We're actually good. That one's locked. This one's open. I will use one to make this security because I want the if anything fancy happens, if you have multiple things on at once. Log into network, it's Swan Song. So how does this work? It just let me, like, see other terminal stuff? Yeah, it does. Why do you need me to put in the password to log into the network of a terminal that is already logged on? Yeah, just go. Oh, can I not put this back on being security? That's not an option anymore? Sweet. Awesome. I didn't want to use the fucking keycard system anyways. Let's actually explore the maid chamber for once. Sure, Nuke, whatever the... Get out of here, man. The old dread finally arrives. Unprecedented status informing you the death of your benefactor, employer, and master, the Paramount Holly H.S. Sinclair. Any staff with interest in tanning services make contact with Miss Babbage. Following all instructions left by the himself, effective immediately, all work suspended. All living staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. There is... There's a metal detector, at least. No, I might happen to find some spare change lying around. Also, that makes all of the shelter. So now weight room will just actually take half my shit. Sure, give me the corridor, I guess. There'll be a gas pad room because I can get a bunch of steps. And also a compass, apparently. Are you giving me so many fucking red rooms? This one has good connections, so I suppose we take it. And just hope, I guess, that one's locked. This one ain't. Sweet. Middle it is. Of course would be the weight room. Of course would be the weight room. Why wouldn't it be the weight room? It's not on enter thing. Well, can't go that way because I can't, do anything with this keycard system. Billiard room, 4 keys, sure. Ten minus 4 is 6, times 3 is 18. 7 minus 3 is 4, times 10 is 40, divided by 2 is 20. 19 minus 11 is 8, times 3 is 24, minus 12 is 12. Wait, that's not minus, that's divided. But 10 minus 10 minus 10 minus 4, that's 6, times 3 is 18. 7 minus 3 is 4, 40, 20. 19 minus 11 is 8, times 3 is 24, divided by 12 is 2. It's a silver key. I can make it lead to many doors. Awesome. I would have rather just had 2 normal keys. Like I designate you as a bathroom. Right, I can't actually open this door. So I guess back to maid chambers go. Alright, give me the aquarium. Let's see if the decorations are the same. That's still the laundry room. That's still seemingly our unknown blue room. Still the patio. Still the bedroom. Still the archives. Okay, so maybe something happens if I draft all of these rooms at once. What the fuck do you mean you're locked and I need to use a key? You are a wheel. That's a thing that these are things that'd be pretty nice to be able to afford, especially to see what the vault has to offer. There you can have a compass, and I think that's it for this room house. Yep, it is. Alright, call it a day. Oh, Scarlet Villa, 7 red rooms. Oh, gee, game, I wonder why. feel like there's supposed to have been at least one overarching thing I could have solved by now. Eventually it's going to do something. Board it up. Can't see if the outer torches actually have like pipes running to them, but I would imagine they do. Kind of surprised if they didn't. The tunnel still isn't lit. I'm like checking this place out again, seeing if there's anything I missed. There'll be some reason why this gate's here. Yeah, maybe you can draft the garage on the east wing. The lock is a 4-digit combo lock. Where blast doors doesn't move at all. So I suppose that is a nothing. I missed. What happens if I call it a day and the house is only an entrance hall? Just an abandoned project. Nothing special. Damn. It's open for something interesting. Give me the tool shed this time. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a gas pipe in here either. Where's my other spec? No, there it is. The sledgehammer. I suppose we just keep going. Let's try it again. Oh, sweet, 3 gems. That's a pretty good haul. You know what? I'll take more gems too. Gems are in a box with a false statement. The blue box is false. The white box is false. Okay, so let's assume you're false. Let's say the white box is true, which means the blue box is false. I mean, gems are in a box with a true statement. That works out and would mean it's in white. If we assume you're true, that means you're false, which means the blue box is true. Gems are in a box with a false statement. So no matter which orientation it is of who's lying, the gems are in white. Yep, pretty good there. Let's draft the runes on the sides here. And that thing attached it to. Be real quick. I have plenty of gems and coins. Let's make a commissary. And what have you got for me this time? I'll take some running shoes. It'll be a dining room. One person reroll, not bad. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and get the pool in here as well. Maybe we can finally see what the locker room looks like. Game's very adamant on giving me everything that costs gems, huh? I don't want to spend my gems just yet. Be better. And a better chance of finding items in green rooms. I mean, drafting that now and being able to draft more of them later doesn't sound like a bad idea. But also, lots of gems again. Redraw. Sake. Your pantry now. Assigned pantry by child. Hey, workshop. Oh. You're the battery pack this time. And not the lever. That's H. Now? Whether or not this will actually combine to make something. Who knows? Wait, locked. Get back through the hallway. Pump room could be pretty cool if we had a boiler room. And it wasn't oriented into a dead end. And it was connected to a room that had ducts. So I guess you're an observatory. What are the stars today? Farmer's apple and the slice. Later room for more keys. Pick. 4 plus 3 is 7. Times 2 is 14. 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Times 3 is 18. 16 divided by 1 is 16. Divided by 4 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. God damn it. Oh. We finally found the locker room. Oh, I have to use keys on each individual locker. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Alright, I suppose then we go exploring and see if we can't find the keys that have been scattered around. Because then maybe we might be able to actually see if there's anything to note in the lockers. Now let's check security. They can tell us how many items there actually are. 5. There's 5 keys littered around. So, a lot of checking to do. Oh, here's one of them. Yeah, take my stupid coin. Wasn't actually far enough to go through, damn it. I'm getting apparently very unlucky in terms of looking around for these keys. Yep, there's none in here either. Unless there's the corridor door. Yeah, you'll be a boudoir. So I'm obsessed to at least open this room, maybe see what's in it if it's something interesting. Terrace it is. Have I investigated the terrace yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd have just enough steps. Not counting the fact that there was obviously a banana on the terrace. Okay, I can open 2 of the things in the locker room. Seem to have just gotten very unlucky in terms of... Maybe these stay open permanently. What are the odds, right? Oh, sweet, I love how I can spend a key on that thing. Oh, sweet, I love how I can spend keys on that thing. Well, that wasn't a waste of my time. I don't know what is. Are there any unlocked lockers? No, all of them are locked. You know, eventually we'll find another, like, permanent addition in the same way stuff we found at the observatory. Did I investigate the tomb before? I think I did, but I'm not sure. No, I do not think I've been here, actually. Even though there was a perfectly good burning torch on the wall right there that I could have grabbed and taken to that weird catacomb tunnel. Yeah, actually, those are bolted onto the walls. Probably couldn't. Each of our journeys comes to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Interesting. You implying there's a secret path out of here? Like, not like running through here is taking my steps. I can't explore just however much I want. Typically. Well, if this isn't suspicious. Wait a minute. This is one of the stained windows in the crypt. All of these are some of the stained. All these are the stained glass windows, and it's not the crypt. The cathedral, chapel. Fuck. It must be Herbert. Oh, we only the event of my death. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. That same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong, are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In youth we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. In our death we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life for the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if ring the flare within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break, these chains, and I would cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore, and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room will become the most cherished place in all our domain. Would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate this moment of your liberty, to treat the sepulchre as hallowed ground, so that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And so in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here in this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, inspire the next generation that follows in your footsteps. You know, if reading this letter in this dark-ass tomb makes you realize that maybe you don't want to be buried here, that's good. All I ask is that you let yourself be buried here so that you can say that exact thing to your future kid. Fuck you, Herbert. Alright, so we have to go find the chapel. Like, now. Good thing I didn't think that Good thing I didn't think that I'd already looked at the tomb. Spoiler for severely gems. Box is not blue, you're lying. Every statement with the word blue is false. That could be true. The black box and blue box are empty. So we know that you're lying, at least. One of you must be telling the truth. If you're the one telling the truth, well, it could be that both of them are telling the truth. If you're lying, that means every statement with the word blue is true, or just means not every statement with the word blue is false. If you're telling the truth, then that means that it's gotta be in white. Oh, there's a black pawn in here. You're obviously lying. Okay, I think what they're trying to get me to think is that if this one's lying, the statement would be every statement with the word blue is true, since it's lying. Because otherwise I think it's too much ambiguity. I mean, that you would be telling the truth, and it is like that. Actually, you'd have to be telling the truth, because otherwise two things would be otherwise two boxes would have stuff in it, which isn't the case, so it's gotta be white. Sweet. Storeroom, security, hallway. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take security, I suppose. Gonna be a quarter because I don't want to dead end myself this early. I don't want to dead end two paths this early. And I also don't want to spend my last gem like that. So, your drawing room. As much as it hurts me to not make those two connect up with the spare room, I need more chances to actually hit the chapel. There we are, fucking finally. Point it up. I was also pointed up. Pitchfork's pointed up as well. All of these seem to be pointed up, actually. How do I actually know which ones need to be lowered? None of them are like holding anything out or away or like into the air. Maybe it's their wings? Let's go see if we can do anything in the tomb. And track with their wings on it. Can only raise or lower whatever it is they're holding. So, suppose let's hope this assumption is correct. Your wings pointed up. Your wings are pointing down. Your wings are pointed up as well. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I'm like turbo overthinking this. Maybe I just need to do it in order. Just set them all back to up. And what if I do them in order? The first one was one with the hoe. And it was the baker with the oven paddle. And then it was the one with the pitchfork. And the chimney sweeper. And the horse rider. You are. And the maid. Finally, Homegirl. Damn it. Oh, I thought I might have been on something there. Fuck. Those candles change any? Not if I flip that statue at least. Oh wait, I actually got these two backwards. Alright, let's try that again. First is the farmer with the hoe. Then the baker. Farmer with the pitchfork. Then it's the chimney sweep. Then fifth is the maid. Sixth is the horse rider. And last is you. There we go. Something happened! The catacombs. I think that's lovely. A part of a map? Okay, well, I'm taking a picture of this immediately. Full screen and all. I wonder which doorway the game wants me to go through. It unfortunately does not actually seem like there's much more I can do from here. You know, it's very nice of this A to very slightly be sticking off of the page. I appreciate that. Oh. Nah, I should have seen that coming, honestly. Oh, here's the minecart tracks. What? Sorry, do we have like a placement puzzle here? Huh. Still can't squeeze past you if I drag you all the way out, but maybe if I manage to find a way around, I can do something. Oh. Here's the reservoir. Okay, so we must be like here. We've got a lot of exploring to do all of a sudden. Ah, this This is what we need the pump room to lower the reservoir for. And then what is you? Ah, another part. And hey, an upgrade disc for... Right, I can't actually tell until I get into a terminal. Let's see how you can do anything with the candles. Actually, though, let's go ahead and... I actually typically use lasso mask for and try and do stuff like this. Oh. All of that, and I had it in the wrong setting. Magic mask do functionally the same thing. Maybe if I change the tolerance. Maybe tolerance a bit higher. And it's not want it to not actually delete that part of the map itself. Ooh, no, 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 no. I'll clean up the scraps in just a bit. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. All this was so that we could do the same thing with this. Right, you need to actually do it this way if you want it to be in the same. I'll just hope there aren't any big scary monsters coming to kill me horribly while I work on this. That would be a damn shame. Still a little specks here and there, but we'll make it. And this entire side can just be done with a. Or actually can't because it's at a very, very slight tilt. How are you connected to that? I have to change up the canvas size a bit. This should be good. I need to be perfect, but we just need to. apparently like imported the second one at a higher resolution than it imported the other. You know what? Hold up. No, I wanted you to get rid of everything that wasn't in there. Well, never mind. Gotta do it manually. Like the tunic obelisk all over again. That must be on you instead. Finally, hey, he'll have it Discord thing. I see. Sorry, that didn't want you guys to just be able to like see everything that goes on. Why did this get imported at such a higher resolution compared to the other? Really believe the lake. No. Well, wait. Alright. There we go. We're down to now it's just one layer. Wahoo. Alright. So there's still a part missing from here, but that is okay. We can just find it, maybe. So we can also kind of maybe surmise where it is we actually are. We should be about like here-ish. Of course, I don't have section 4. Alright, this is labeled excavation tunnel. I guess 7 called that. Well, I know why. I feel like I can tell why 7 is called the quartz chamber, actually. Although I think the Morse candles. Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like I can do anything else in the underground unless I manage to drain the water. To figure out a way to get past the minecart. You just like yank it a little bit and strafe off to the side. For some reason. And this whole thing. Whatever the hell's up with this. Okay, so we've got a fountain entrance and a concealed entrance as well, so maybe there's other ways into here. Yeah, I suppose there'd have to be, right? I mean, hey, hell of a secret we managed to find. All things considered. What's the entrance to this place again? Here it is. Maybe if I investigate the woods behind there, I can find something. See if we can craft a garage, maybe. So imagine this isn't the fountain on account of it not being a fountain. Didn't the pump room mention something about filling a fountain? Alright, so the only chance we're gonna be able to make a garage over there. Oh yeah, right, the upgrade disc. I completely forgot about this. This is for the Nook. Alright, what are my options? 2 keys, 1 key, you're big and egg. Or you will always draw library while drafting in this room. I mean, library allows us to find rare rooms. So I think we take this, honestly. Does strike me as a bit of a reading nook anyways. Please start taking me towards the west wing. I want to find the garage. The garage. Neither of you are the garage. Damn it, neither of you are the garage either. And all of you are dead ends. Well, except for the office. Oh wait, the office? I was in such fun about not getting the right. I almost missed this. You're still not working. Alright. We've got a couple of emails here. And Babbage. Let me instruct the following weekend. You know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. If you design definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or you absolutely insist through this confounded electronic typewriter. And Babbage. Gabe, yes, that is a correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thank you for the due diligence on this project, H.S. Sinclair. Oh, that sounds like it could be a big deal. I'll let you know the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougall. The white indicators only display after thinking all 6 indicators purple. Yeah, we knew that, right? Alright, so that's a big deal. Well, what do you know? Alright. First we need to set them all to green. They can make a blue. and set them all to purple. And this one needs to be white. Your red and your purple need to be. Oh! Jesus. Oh, fuck. The Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. That'll be helpful, yeah. Also, like, there's gotta be something in there, right? Yo! That's our third torch. Nope. That's the equipment for the new mine. I think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. So by engineering again greater than that would my risk spectral integrity of the cave walls. Just have to hear to his expert opinion. Managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. Everyone's gonna be too happy about that, but hopefully he can smooth it over. There's a 1 more cart down there, but it's likely on a short track and way too difficult to move from the reservoir side without crooks is blocking passage, so I suggest someone moves from the other side if they can get over there. Awesome points. There are 2 other ways into that site from that side, but I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up. The old man really wants it done. Okay. I'll be darned and damned. We've made progress. We're gonna. I'm just now noticing that this one's like dead end in quotes. Are there any others that are now? Are there any others that have something like that? Dead end in quotes? Those were actually dead ends. That was also actually a dead end. Also a dead end. And this one's also dead end in quotes. It's not a dead end in quotes. Mail room, dead end. Freezer's actually dead end. Oh, I'm not sure I entirely agree with that. Also actually dead end. Also actually a dead end. Also actually a dead end. this one's a dead end twice. It's that much of a dead end. This one's a dead end in quotes, although we kind of already knew that. You weren't dead end at all. It's an actual dead end. Actually, the secret had been removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. This secluded garden, flanked by a variety of Moragi fruit trees, and serves as a private retreat for at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. And I don't think I imagine there's not a way to get to it other than actually finding the key. Exactly a dead end. This one's also a dead end. This one's also a dead end. Also a dead end. Also a dead end. Yep. Oh, I'm only just now noticing I've actually found all the different types of outer rooms. Okay. Next thing I want to do is explore the other side of the river again by getting the garage up and running on the west wing. And see if there's any way to get it set up on the east wing as well. See if I can't investigate just a little bit more. Oh, jeez, I didn't realize how much money I had. Billiard room it is. I'm not gonna bother solving the puzzle. I don't think I need to. I don't think I'm actually gonna be up long enough to need the keys. No. A genuine lucky rabbit's foot. I did not know that was an item. See, we did find some. Yes, 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 18. Alright, what other rooms have we got today? I'll do tool shed just because. I'll start doing shrine more once I actually have more money in my allowance. Alright. Goal this time. Draft the garage and get that sucker opened. On either east or west wing, one of the two. Here's a book I checked out. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The system is also expandable and can use multiple pumps to control the flow. Aquarium, fountain, good old-fashioned pool. Okay, we've seen this. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array, the water control panel serves as a central hub. Another button. One button for each different water source on the estate. Simple. Press the button to select the water source you'd like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill a pool, simply press the pool button. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources, water can only be adjusted from a source if its button's used. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, next step is to set the pump associated with that source to either pump either in or out. This will initiate flow to or from. Allowing connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger pools. This tank pump is the tank pumps using can be changed by a switch. Quick start guide. Use water control panels like source. Select pump lever. Use pump lever to change water flow direction. Okay. So nothing revolutionary, but at least I can say that I know how to do it. Damn it, none of you were the garage. I suppose I'll make you a patio. Okay, I got the gem I used on it back. That's good at least. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can draft all the other rooms that were being shown in the aquarium. Archives, bedroom, laundry room, whatever the last room is. Let's put us at 11. Yeah, this will pay for itself and more. In the office. I don't imagine I can actually do anything yet, but let's open up the save. And run everyone's payroll. I appreciate them. Give me today's special key, Mr. Locksmith. What do we got? Ooh, the key to the secret garden. That could be a huge deal. Oh, god damn it, you had to be one of them, huh? And after a very promising start, the game has decided we are dead-ended, actually. Unless the commissary's selling a key card for whatever reason. But I don't think it's ever done that. Hey, what do you know, it ain't. Give me the shovel. Why did you have to be a keycard door? That entire thing would have been right as rain if you just were literally anything else but a keycard door. You know, if you were just locked. Asshole. Unless someone buried their keycard in here. A singular coin. Also 3 more coins that the game just like... And some pebbles. Oh, but maybe it's in the storeroom. The turnip. Ah, damn it. This was such a good run. Look at how much of the house is filled. Well, I guess we gotta call it a day then. Oh, it's Hicks. If we get the shelter, we should draft that to see what's in the time lock safe. I think I might have bugged out the game because I have somehow used 2 steps. Shelter! Why is it not set? Oh, also, I, like a dumbass, set it for the 10th. Unlock time confirmed. It's October 9th. Okay. I get it. That's not asking for real time. We need to find out what today is. In universe. But if it wasn't that, then the thing I just put in should not have worked. Because it's already October 9th, 6 p.m. Only one box is true. Black box contains gems. The blue box contains gems. Alright, so at least one of you, if not two of you, are lying. If you're telling the truth, then that means, well, you're the only true box and both of these are lying, which would work out in such a way that the white box has the gems. If you're lying, then that would mean both of these guys have to be telling the truth, because it has to be at least one. And that doesn't work, because they're saying two different boxes have gems, so it's a white box has the gems. Give me my gems. Give me my gems. I'm sure one day I will lose the parlor game, and it will be a very sad day. You know, that'll be a thing for the future. Lord knows I ain't losing it today. Hey. Alright, give me the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, and also this magnifying glass. Garage, 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 garage. None of you are the garage. So you're gonna be an aquarium. Because that gives me the chance for this to be a garage. Yes! That might be the shovel. There's unfortunately a very small chance I get my hands on the car keys, but I might still be able to get power to here to open the door. I'm gonna put a chamber of mirrors in here. Open this up and see if maybe we can't get to the other side of it. That'll be another thing we can try for. We can make another parlor. Although dining hall keeps our options open the best. Alright, I just need something that can exit left. Uh, 12 stars, that means today is... Ah, hell no! I'm not looking at that. Whoa! Not what I was expecting, what the fuck? I don't think I can interact with anything in here, given that everything's on the ceiling. Just press as many buttons I can get my hands on. Flip around again. Good. I could have swore the buttons I just pressed were, like, for some of the walls in here, weren't they? The diabolical run back. No, that's not what it was it? What's the goal with this? Is it to, do I need to, like, copy this? Or does this mirror that? It mirrors it. So if I press this button now, it'll do that, then the one up there will rise, won't it? Ah, it's because it's the same pane. Oh wait, I actually can't open these cabinets. Thought I clicked on them. A duplicate copy of one of your floor plans. Would you like to permanently add an additional gymnasium to your drafting pool? I mean, gymnasium isn't, like, the first thing I would have wanted to do, but... I don't imagine if I say no... If I say no, will it go away forever? If I say no, does this go away forever? I'll say yes. I'll hit yes just to be safe. I will absolutely take another parlor. So that's what the chamber mirrors is for. Let's see if we can't get a breaker box in here before I run completely out of steam. I'm not gonna need the extra gems, let's be real. Parlor into wall. Yeah, even if this did manage to be the utility box, I don't think I have enough steps to get back. You know what? I'll unlock you on the off chance that you're something useful. A bunch of keys. I mean, I suppose that is useful. Just not in the way I would have hoped at this current moment. You know what? Sure, you can be a dark room. I'm sure I'll be able to explore you, and you'll be able to use your deficit to the fullest. Oh, what do you mean I'm out of energy? This little Timmy spent his entire day of energy walking through 21 rooms of him, walking through 21 rooms. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna go outside and do that's a lie, and we both know it. One of these days, tossing coins there will do something. I'll take the sledgehammer. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. Same deal, same deal. We're gonna try and get to the other end of the west path again by drafting a garage. And actually getting it open this time. So we need a utility box and a garage. And the garage is probably gonna have to be on the west wing. West wing? West wing. Good start, good start. Maybe bedroom, I'll save parlor for a bit. Maybe a chapel. This is where the parlor is, I guess. Right next to the scenic view of the chapel from here. Black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Okay, so if you're true, that means you're true, which means you would have to be lying. Since you're lying, that means the black box is empty. Black box has a box with a false statement contains the gems, so that would work out for the blue box to be holding the gems. If you're lying, and a box with a true statement contains the gems. I mean, it would have to be you again, so it's gotta be the blue box. Yeah, we'll take one of your coins, but we'll give you 5. We're not monsters. We'll give you 7, actually. Why did you only give me ones that end like this? Why did you do that? But what is the point? What is the point? You couldn't have made a single one that has an exit to the right. Give me the key, because there's a chance I'll need it. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's hope we can somehow manage to, like, loop all the way around this, like, chunk of nonsense we've made. You can be a commissary because I've got a good fair amount of money to spend. So just be a spare room. Oh, I was wondering why everything's so cheap. It's on sale. There'll be a nursery. And then, like, what are the odds that none of these, like, lead straight in any way whatsoever? Likely, apparently. Very likely. What the fuck? And day is over. I am somehow very good at getting the exact rooms I don't need at any given moment. This one will do something, trust. Damn it. We'll make a tomb and see if we can't happen to get the full pump room combo. Actually open all of these doors before I'm making any, like, major decisions. There'll be a hallway. There'll be a corridor. And you'll be security. Options for days. Okay, hold up, that's interesting. Can the library have a door facing right? Okay, yeah, it can't be generated like that. Well then, let's do storeroom and actually, like, save the library. I thought it might only be possible for the library to face left, and I was wondering, like, what would happen if it faced left, and also, like, you know, was that? Okay, well, these are not the best. Farther it is. Those gems. Yes, it's a wind-up key, and it's used for the parlor game. Gems on the white box. The other two statements are both true. Gems are not in the blue box. So you have to be lying. Otherwise, all three boxes would be true. And that's not possible. You're lying, which means one of you is telling the truth and the other isn't. If you're the one telling the truth, it makes a 50-50. If you're the one telling the truth, it doesn't. So it's in the white box. What? No. Well, I'll be damned. I got it wrong, actually. Huh. So was this just supposed to be a 50-50? I don't imagine it wasn't. If this box was telling the truth, then that means all three boxes are telling the truth, which isn't possible. At least one is always lying. So you're lying, which means one of you has to be telling the truth, and the other has to be lying, because if you were both telling the truth, then that would mean you were true, which it can't be the case. If this one is the one telling the truth, then we know where the gems are. If this is the one telling the truth, then... Oh wait, this is the one telling the truth, and that would also mean this one's lying. Ah, I didn't consider that. If this one was lying, then the gems would be in both the blue box and the white box, which can't be the case. Well, we had a good run. But all good parlor room win streaks must come to an end, I suppose. Where's my garage? Garage! Perfect. Now we just need to get the utility room. It can be a billiard room. You can be a spare room. This. 2. 20 minus 7 is 13, minus 3 is 10, minus 2 is 8. Not 18, but 8. 17 minus 5 is 12, minus 4 is... For some reason my brain's short circuiting here. It's 8, minus 6 is 2, times 10 is 20. Okay, pretty pattern. 5 plus 20 plus 1 is 26. Minus 20 minus 1, so it's just 20. 20 times 5 is 100, times 1 is that. And divided by 20 is 5. Oh, the East Wing Hall. I don't think I've seen this before. Maybe this has the other half of that note. That would seem to not be the case. It seems to not have anything, actually. Yeah, it just seems to be a whole lot of literally nothing. Oh, brother, where is the fucking utility room? Come on, sooner rather than later, game. Fuck, the foundation does not reset each day. God, I hate how the game is making me choose between the boiler room and the foundation in a new room. I don't even know what the steam power... Okay, you know what, fuck it. Foundation, then. Foundation does not reset each day. Foundation one, the only constant on these days which can truly rely. Natural cavities haul directly out of the mountain, stone, earth, unsigned, courses, first mentioned can see. Okay, so our map of the underground has a foundation elevator on it. So I would assume it'd be this. How do we, like, call down the elevator? Because it's not like I can reach it. I suppose we'd have to call it from down there, and then that, like, permanently unlocks a shortcut that allows us to go back and forth. You're gonna be a pantry. I'm gonna turn tail and not even go there because I need the utility room to show up before I die of old age. Maybe a kitchen wouldn't have been a bad idea. Why is this goddamn room so common except for when I don't want it? Oh, this is all actually stayed the same. Huh. I was ready to have to solve the boiler room puzzle every time. Thank you! Fucking finally. Water tower on. All this just for the sake of doing it. I should be able to get back to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 17 steps. Okay. Not make any missteps. From boiler room to parlor. From parlor to dining room. Through the dining room. And the drawing room. Basically just go all the way to the end at the billiard room. Go into the entrance hall. Security, or not security, corridor, bedroom, chapel, west wing, garage. Or bedroom, chapel, west wing, garage. Alright. Also, it seems like the boiler room stuff controls whatever this thing is. Which I actually don't have any clue what it is, but one day we'll find out, I imagine. Maybe. Yep, the plank is there now. Look around as much as we can, see if there's like a switch hidden, see if one of our last switches is hidden away in some like random nook or cranny. This bush is impenetrable. Another goddamn locked gate. Damn it, all this was for nothing. I really thought there might be something hidden, like, along this side of the whole deal, but apparently not. Man, sucks. What was the last place it could be? Is maybe the orchard? I still don't think we have any clues as to what the 4-digit code for that could be. What? How long has this been here? I just never noticed this before? I swear to God I would notice something like that. Ah, unfortunate. Floor plan is gone. I didn't realize I got that on. Anything else come upon this run feature? No, it is not possible to permanently miss out on found floor plan. If you select no, it will remain the exact same spawn and be picked up on a future day. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's what it means by the foundation doesn't reset each day. The foundation is just there now. I guess. Black piece. Black. Alright. Fortunately, I don't really have any more ideas on what necessarily I could try and make my goal for today. Also, heaven forbid, I almost forgot. And we'll do this. We seem to be doing pretty good on finding coins, and if we drop the storm at any point. Okay, so that's the same blessings we got last time, so maybe it is depending on the amount of gems. Or not gems, coins. No, it's gonna make the dead end, but also like, let's just go to Reddington, third largest city, third largest capital, third largest city in Fenris inside of its former capital. Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the Botanical Gardens, Reddington, much more. Spectral scenery, historic castle, charming underground bazaar. It's that type of unique, enchanting, whether it's the most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its canopy house and mausoleum, petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. Springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a senior and captivating tableau of natural countryside, cobblestone trail, 1,000 species of plants, each remarkable. Even more stunning, set against the spectacular backdrop of the rangy mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk. It concludes at Way Station. Elex X Meservier, Elex X Meservier, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Bah, sheesh. And sitting at the base of Mount Perman, Reddington's second highest summit, historical site described by scholars as significantly important to Realm's past. Featherfall Keep, former home of Lord William Epson, interesting, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as family home for the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son, Lionel Epson, left his estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed and maintained the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. Now must be Clara. Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. Still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first King of Orin the Ares when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast them down the long-standing myth. Oh god, it's King Arthur again. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fog, for water, gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fenris' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. Lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. The southern shore, tourists are free to enjoy the view and available what's rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly, at an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers will look. Oh, hey, that's the mountain that we can see standing at the overlook. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead. You won't need any local guides or special gear. Those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. The opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate in Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at distance from one of the trails, many north-facing overlook. Mainway Station Bazaar. For sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember the stay, one might be bringing the Mainway Station Bazaar. Don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you're bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding memento, Station Bazaar will be worth the conclusion. And then we've got a map. I'll take a picture of this just to be safe, but I can't imagine how this is going to be too useful. Bookshop. I've never seen this one before. Oh, we've got a Black Bishop in this one. I'm sure this will all come to fruition somehow. A new clue sold out in hours. It was no surprise that Lay's book from book author Marian Miracles, breaking literary records. A new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the mysterious disappearance. This is statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding books recently announced saying this book was completed and well into the editing stage many months before this appearance. Edition has revealed all the proceeds of Going to Lasting Hope, non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigation of missing persons. Still the time and conveniently mysterious time. Angela Merkel's third book left many cynics announcing her book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Von Margel, who many theorize has been the inspiration for his new clue, was quoted saying the book was only unintentionally accurate. As their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were saying together, elbow to elbow, in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Sheesh. Alright. The bookshop will be permanently added to the library, available to check on your next visit. I don't have any money! Damn it! I need cash. I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now. I'm gonna make you a West Wing call and then go back to explore some of the lower ranks first. I do notice I kind of just immediately started gunning it the second I saw if we could get the library. See, this is why we chose to make coins. There's not because there's no other place in the house where we can get this much of a good amount of coins. I have several other places to get gems. Coins? Significantly rarer somehow. Save the gems. Alright, don't mess this one up, Jacob. This box contains gems. This box does not contain the gems. The other two boxes are true. Okay, so once again, you're lying. So one of these is lying, the other one's telling the truth. If you're lying, that means you're telling the truth. Which would mean the black box is the one holding the gems. Because neither this box and this box would not be containing gems. But if you're lying, that would mean that would mean you have the gems. That would mean you're telling the truth, which means you also have the gems. So it's gotta be black. There we go. Back on top. Do this whole song and dance again. Oh! The broken lever. Huh. Wasn't expecting that to just be lying around security. Nothing in here. You know what? You're gonna be in the office. Because we can use you to do payroll stuff. How much more we'd be able to reasonably explore before we started risking running out of stamina, but let's try what we can. Boudoir. Don't see any items or knickknacks here. Oh. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Cypher Solar Eyes. Foundation. Wait, can we access the elevator now? Oh, we can access the elevator now. I did not think the solution to this was just going to be look at the backside of the foundation. Damn. We take those. Alright, we're going to draft a chapel. But before we actually do anything with it, we're going to go ahead and do payroll and spread money in the office. Get all that in the conference hall. See what we can get in the bookshop. And payroll. Oh, payroll's already been run for this week. Oh my god, so much money. $47. Don't think that's enough to buy like the most expensive books in the bookshop, but still, gotta be able to get something good off of this. I didn't. I was supposed to go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna get Realm and Rune and the 2 drafting strategies. Like, that's pretty good value. Unfortunately, I can't just... Oh, wait, hold on. This is today's date. It's November 28th. Okay. So next time we do shelter stuff. Keep that in mind. Time, lock, safe, shelter, right time. Open it and see what is inside. Day 20 is day 20, right? Day 22. Day 22 was November 8th, 1993. Unfortunately, this does mean that we do not have enough stamina to get to the other side of the foundation. Fire my hiccups back. Okay. And it's getting about time for Scream to end anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Save and quit. And then I think I'll raid someone just to give them a little buzz. Lord knows I won't be giving them very many viewers. Ah. Alright. Give me a second, I'm gonna set the raid. Thank you guys for showing up. I'll see you next time. Alright. Then we're gonna go. Oh shit, silly library. Alright, see you guys next time.